So in your Joann's kit, you're gonna find 5 of these pieces that are 9 inches long by 6 inches high, and you're gonna have 2 pieces put together that are the 2 wrong sides. You're also going to get elastic pieces that are roughly 7 inches long. So next you'll put the right sides together like this. You're gonna start at your bottom corner and you're going to sew to here, stop, tie your elastic, sew to here, stop, tie your elastic, sew all the way across, stop and tie your elastic, all the way down, stop and tie your elastic, and then you're going to leave this part open so you can flip it under. With a straight stitch, start at the bottom and you're going to sew all the way to the corner, and then with this thin stringy elastic, you're gonna tie a knot in it so the thread has something to grip onto. I'm including this clip because it's what not to do with the elastic. You want to make sure that the elastic is sewn inside or on the right sides of the fabric and that your knot is actually facing outward. So you can see in this clip it is facing the wrong way. And now I'm going to show you the correct way just for reference. You're still going to tie 2 knots like we did before, and you're going to make sure that the elastic is on the inside and that your little ends are poking out. So then you're going to do the same thing and take it over to your sewing machine, and you're going to use your straight stitch to start at the bottom and go all the way to the corner, and then insert your elastic on the insides. And I'm using my finger here to make sure that I don't accidentally sew over the elastic that's sandwiched in between them. You're gonna wanna stitch forward and back a couple times to really lock it in place. And then you're just going to repeat this on the same side. I actually on this side tucked the elastic all the way under so there was no way I could accidentally sew across it. And then I'm gonna pull it back over and just lock it in place again. And then I'm gonna sew and leave a little gap again so that you'll be able to turn this inside out easily. And you're just gonna use your fingers to poke all of your corners clean. And there you go, that is your basic shape. And then coming back to your sewing machine, you're just gonna wanna do a straight stitch all the way around the perimeter. I like to start where the open hole is. That way I make sure everything is closed in, nice and tight. This is also gonna flatten it and make it look a lot better. Here's your flat mask pattern. It's recommended to do 3 of these little pin tucks, which is kind of basically like folding the material under. That's gonna make it so it easily goes around the nose and mouth. So I did a couple where I like hand placed where I thought they would be. I'm always a wing it as I go kind of sewer. So mine is by no means absolutely perfect. It still looks cute in the end and looks good. So I'm just gonna pin a couple in place and go from there. The Joann's instructions recommended going around the entire mask 2 times. So the first time was just all the way around, and I'm actually using the second time to sew down my little pin tucks that we had just placed here. So I'm just going to again sew all the way around. So here's what the final product looks like. I'm then gonna just take it to my iron and really make my creases nice and flat, but that's all you have to do. You don't even have to iron it if you don't want to. So here's what they look like in the end. Here's them all nice and ironed, and here's what they started out with. Happy sewing, guys. Stay safe.